Alrighty, everyone, and welcome to tonight's coverage of the Camping Universe Xfinity Series here on Extreme Sim TV. Tonight's coverage is going to be the Lowe's 25 from Charlotte Motor Speedway here tonight, folks. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. As they are getting ready to qualify, let's take a quick glance at the point standings as we came into the night up front in the chase. Jared, unfortunately, his name's still messed up. I fixed it. I swear I did. But if we take a look at it, Keith, Tyler, Caleb, and Jarrett locked in with wins in the chase. Then on back there, you'll see the end of the chase marker. That's the guys that are in on points. Patrick Curtis, Brian Robinson there in 6th, Dustin 7th, Brian Ziegler 8th, 9th is Kevin. And that's the way they run right now. That is your 9 that's in. Now keep in mind, the little W marker there beside their name, that means they got to win. They're going to be locked in. Everybody else, Patrick on back, they're fighting for points. You see Levi right there, 6 points out. Austin Green, 13 out. Antonio back there as well. About 16 out of the chase. Norman King, 41 out. And way down there, Hart Green, 207 out. Michael Dees, 107 out. They're going to need a win if they're going to have a shot at making a chase here this season. As qualifying is underway here tonight, we got a late start. I had to update a couple of things last minute. An update come out. I had to do it. I didn't have a choice. So, on track right now, if we take a look, everybody getting ready to go qualifying here tonight. That's Antonio there in that number 51 machine on track already. Qualifying that number 51 machine. Having a great run here off towards turns 1 and 2. Charlotte Motor Speedway going to be an interesting night. It's going to be a little bit slick, I'm imagining, for these cars. Just a little bit. A little bit slick for them out there tonight. You see the 51 out there. Jeffrey Sykes already top of the board. 30.513 for Mr. Sykes. Christopher there and on track as well with the 2 machine right now. Jared Ziegler trying to take a time. 2 wins on the season. He's got it locked in on points or on wins. Doesn't have to really worry too much here. See Ziegler right now in P number 6. Here's the 1 machine. Patrick Curtis out there. A good run for him. 30.369 right now for Mr. Curtis. Donnie there as well. Levi, Josiah right there also. Everybody kind of slows down. There is the 31 machine of Levi. Having a pretty good run right here as well. The 04 of Jeffrey Sykes up there as well. Look at Josiah in the mix. Jeffrey now all the way up to 2nd in that 04 machine. 30.513 for Mr. Sykes. Good to see him up there on the board as well. So I hope everyone's doing great here tonight as everybody gets ready for tonight's racing action. Let the marks out again just a little bit. There we go. There is the 48 machine out there as well. It's going to be Christopher doing a good job in that 48 painted machine, making sure that's actually the 48, not a custom number 48. Got to double check on that. As we got a minute left in qualifying. Right now, Patrick Curtis on top of the board. Jeffrey right there as well. Here comes Michael in that 05 machine. Now he's back in points coming into the night. He could really use a win. Try to get himself into the chase here this year. Patrick just a little bit back coming in, or Michael a little bit back coming in to tonight. Really looking for a good run here tonight at Charlotte. But right now, Dustin C. Madison, P number 2 in that number 13 machine. Great run for him to the top of the board. Here comes Norman King too, trying to recover his season. He's starting to kind of crawl back on points. He needs to keep these good runs up if he wants to get into the chase. And Norman King right now on track. And good run there, 7th the first time through. That's going to be a 36.43. Pretty good qualifying lap there for Norman King. Yeah, 225 miles is going to be your race distance here tonight. We're getting ready to wrap qualifying up. And while we do, we're going to go to our quick commercial break here that usually opens the show. We're going to go to it now, and we'll be right back with you as we get ready to grid them up here from Charlotte. Alright, back here at Charlotte Motor Speedway right now, getting ready to go back green flag racing once again this year. Patrick does grab the pole. We'll take a look at your starting lineup here in just 1 minute. Here is your starting grid. Patrick Curtis starts from row number 1. On the inside, outside of him, that is going to be Mr. Dustin C. Madison. Starting third, Jeffrey Sykes in the 03. Douglas there fourth in the Jeffrey in the 04. Douglas in the 03. That's kind of backwards. Caleb Nelson, Jared Ziegler there in 6th. 7th, Norman King, Josiah 8th. Starting in row number 5, inside Antonio there in the 51. Brian Ziegler 10th. Starting row number 6, that's going to be Michael Dees. Donnie there in 12th. Also, row number 7, that's going to be Dylan alongside of Levi. Row number 8, that's going to be Jason Brophy. Christopher right there in the 48 as well. Row number 9 is going to be Kevin Nelson, Hart Green, back in action with us here tonight. And Austin Green rounds out the 19th farm field. That's going to round them out here tonight. See everybody on the front straight away, getting ready to go green here in just a moment. 150 laps tonight is your race distance as far as the laps. Taking a look at Charlotte here, it's a 1.5 mile racetrack, 150 laps or 118 miles, 75 degrees air temp, or 73 air temp, 75 track temp, 5 mile an hour out of the south. Not too much wind here, don't expect it to bother us too much as we're getting ready to get this one underway here tonight, folks. We'll get ready to put the green flag in the air in just a moment. That number 1 of Patrick will start from the pole here tonight. We'll lead them to green here early on from Charlotte. Here we go as we get ready to go green flag racing once again here on Extreme Sim TV Camping Universe Xfinity Series. Back in action here tonight from Charlotte Motor Speedway off of turns 3 and 4. And number 1 machine's going to lead them down. We get ready to turn them loose here tonight. Here we go out of turn number 4. That one on the bottom, green flag will wave. Here we go. We're going to be green flag racing at Charlotte. Great stop and start up front with that 1 machine. Get you out that mountain. The machine will jump ahead. And we are underway here, and he'll pull away side-by-side battle now for second. So he's going to get away from us here as we exit out of turn number 2. Everybody doing a great job. That's the 13 there as well. Jeffrey Sykes back here, and we'll get him side-by-side behind him. See Sykes there in trouble, back straight away already. And that is 1 car into the outside wall. That's going to be Donnie. Running into a problem down the back straightaway. Yellow flag back out already here tonight. So yellow flag is out. Lap number 2 of 150. And that was just one of them deals. Ran out of room early. Thought he gonna wind out on the wrong end of that one. One more look here. And it's just no luck there for Donnie at all. Some damage on the front end of that car. So back under caution already here tonight. And again, that was Donnie that had the issue down there hit off of turn number 2. So we'll get ready to get them going one more time here. See behind the iRacing pace car, there is the one machine. Out of 150 laps complete here tonight. There's the 1 to 13 right there as well, along with Jeffrey. That's going to be your top few cars at the moment. 3 laps complete. Let's grab Mr. Jeffrey if we can here, setting in 3rd right now. Where is Mr. Jeffrey? There he is, out of that Black Sheep Racing stable. Hey Jeffrey, man, up here in the Extreme Sim TV booth, you got a copy?
I'm sorry, couldn't hear you.
Hey buddy, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy of it, bud?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Alrighty, man. It's a good start to the night up there in the top 3 right now, my friend.
Yeah, we got a decent car. Just keep people running me down to the apron, I'll be all right.
Alrighty, man. Well, best of luck here going through the night here, man, in that 04 machine.
All right, man, we appreciate it.
No problem, buddy. Alright, out of that Black Sheep Racing stable, that 04 machine, in the top 3. Good runs so far tonight. And again, we'll get ready to turn them back loose here in just one moment. First caution of the night, Donnie got turned around off of turn number 2. Yellow flag flew early on in this one, so we'll get them ready and able to go once again here in a moment. Got Jared blinking in and out just a little bit. Might have been Jared there having a little bit of problem. Sure, he'll get that worked out. There in the 2 machine, the 6 right there behind him. Norman King right there as well. Back here in about the 7th position. So coming to lap number 5, we'll get ready to get the green flag back in the air once again. Here we go. Patrick Curtis out front. Go take a look at Mr. Curtis out in front of the field. He'll lead them down in that Mountain Dew machine. That is the number 1 of Curtis leading the way. Outside of him, Dustin C. Madison. Good run for him tonight in that Fanatec machine. As we're coming back to green here, 4 laps out of 150 in the books. Out of turn number 4, nobody made any stops, anything like that right there. Didn't expect them to. Okay, pace car will come down pit road. Here we will go. And green flag is out. We're back underway here in Charlotte. Good start for the field. You see the 13 will drop back from the 1. Jeffrey right there a little bit side by side there with the 04 machine. For the 07. Not 04, the 07 and 04 doing a great job. And down the back straightaway, there'll be double file right now. A little bit of side-by-side action back there in the pack. That's Antonio Bianchi back there. You see him in the corner of your screen. Right now, Jeffrey, though, trying to hang on to 3rd. Caleb up high. Caleb trying to do everything he can. Here comes Jared Ziegler up through as well. Ziegler there in that number 2 machine. They'll work their way through 1 and 2. Clear to the front, Jeffrey Sykes. The 07 will fall in line. Everybody else is going to kind of follow through here. Look at Norman King right here in front of Antonio Bianchi. King having a good run here. Bianchi putting all kinds of pressure on the back of that 28 right now. Right in front of them, Josiah jumping to the inside. He's going to be looking to the bottom of the 0203 of Mr. Douglas. Douglas trying to hang on here. They're not missing anything much up front, but they'll get back single file once again up front. gap right now, 5/10 of a second. Here comes Norman King with a pretty good run down the back straightaway. He'll look underneath Josiah in 3 of 4. Josiah trying to hold him off. Can't do it right now. Side by side down the front straightaway once again. Fender to fender. That's going to be Josiah and Mr. Norman King going at it here early. Now, side by side through 1 and 2. Everybody will fight their way through. King will inch out ahead. Here comes Antonio right behind him. Still not missing anything out front. Right now, out front, 6/10 of a second is your gap. This battle right here, pretty good battle. Deeper in the pack, that's the 6th machine of Josiah. Antonio right there as well. Now, King moves to 8, Josiah to 9th, and here comes Antonio trying to move him back to 10th. And Antonio will take the spot to move for Antonio over 32. So now Josiah's going to lose a couple positions here. Ooh, able to get back under Antonio there. Late move to the bottom. Really pushed the luck trying to get the car alongside that 51. He made it work. That could have been disaster. Somehow he made it work here. Only 10 laps in. There's some smoke coming out of the car up in front of them, but they'll all work their way through. And we're green and still green right now. Well, single file their way out right at the moment. And what a battle it has been. Look back through the field. Everybody pretty well equal footing. See 7 back here along with the 31, the 48 back here as well. 18 cars left running out of the 19 that started. Take a look there at Norman King. He's closing in on that 04 machine right now of Mr. Sykes. Norman trying to take advantage here. He'll drop back off just a little bit. 13 laps on the board this time. So 13 on the board when they get back to the stripe this time. And right now, Norman King sits 7th, Jeffrey is 6th. But out front, and has been that way since the very start, Patrick Curtis has a 5/10 of a second gap lead. And here comes Norman King down the bottom of Jeffrey. Side by side off of turn 4, nice and even. Move King to 5th, or to 6th, and Jeffrey to 7th. Great job. And you see Sykes was able to get back down in front of Antonio. That little battle has been pretty good right up in front of them, though. We got another battle brewing. It's going to be the 2 and 07. That's going to be Jared right there behind Mr. Caleb. And that's the battle for 3rd here, 13 laps complete. And here comes Jared looking to the bottom just a little bit. Now he'll fall off just a few car lengths. He'll be riding right there in the tire tracks of that 07 of Caleb right now. And Jared's doing a good job just staying right in the tire tracks. Not doing anything too crazy. Just sitting right there with him, trying to keep the pressure on him right now. Again, we're 15 laps complete in this one so far. Side by side action back there behind them. See the 03 there as well. See Antonio back there. That nice little battle with Josiah still going on. Antonio sitting in the, looks to be 8th position right now. So good side by side battle back here. Hey, Mr. Dale, how are you in chat tonight, buddy? About fight their way through right behind him. That's the 6th machine doing a good job as well. Josiah hanging on in that 9th spot. Up to the top side here. Trying to make it work. He'll get back single file once again. Booth's pretty good tonight here, buddy. It's pretty warm and comfortable up here. Nice breeze going through, but right now 5/10 of a second is your gap up front. Some great battling back through the pack. Antonio, and looks to me like Josiah is probably the closest battle of the racetrack right now. Again, right there. Oh, Josiah got in the back of him. Antonio hangs on. Nice save from Antonio, hanging onto that race car. Christopher is going to close the gap from behind, and he'll jump to the outside. 48 will take a spot away. Man, Antonio got turned completely sideways there for a second. Antonio, great job there. He'll jump back in the line, though. He's going to lose back to 11th. But he'll hang on to that car, get back in the line here. Looking back through the pack a little bit more. That's the 09 with the 7 here. Great battle brewing right here. That is Mr. Brian Ziegler losing a spot, actually 2 spots, as the 88 of Brophy comes through. Jason, good job now, 3 spots. There went the 63 of Hart Green as well, getting by Brian. And now the 09 jumping to the inside of the racetrack, looking to pick up a spot here if he can. That's going to be Kevin right to the back bumper of Levi. Levi up the track in the John Deere waste management machine. Okay, so there's a debate going on while we got side-by-side racing action. And to the bottom, that is going to be Jason Brophy doing a great job. So I mentioned the waste management car last week, and he's under fire again from Hart Green. That is actually a John Deere car, but we're going to do it like waste management John Deere. See that logo? That's not waste management on the front, but you know, he's going to lose a spot to Hart Green here. Here comes the 09 machine of Kevin. We'll just call it the Deere management car. How about that? And he'll drop back Brian Ziegler right there behind him as well, trying to take over a spot. And, oh man, he's having all sorts of trouble out of that Ford Mustang on the top side. Is the 31 at Levi. Levi all the way back now. See Michael D's back here as well. Meanwhile, you're not missing anything up front. We scroll through some of your field here. See Antonio right there as well in the 11th. A little bit of side-by-side racing here between the 6 and 48. Good battle down the back straightaway. That's Josiah alongside the 48 machine of Christopher. That's a pretty good battle right now. Christopher actually will get to the inside, pick up a spot. Josiah scrubs the outside wall. Not too bad, though. He'll hang on to it. Josiah doing a good job hanging on to that race car on the top side right now. But he'll lose another spot to Austin Green. Again, he scrubbed the wall there, and now a little bit more problems for the 6. Off of turn number 2, up the racetrack. This is sketchy. Man. Josiah having all kinds of problems here. We'll go back and take a look as they come off of turn 2. Just had all sorts of issues. Go take a look here. If we can get him off of turn number 2 here. You see that car out of shape down the back straightaway. Back from Kevin's car here, and just all kinds of problems. Sorry about that, the overway kind of. Take a look one more time if we can. All kinds of problems out of the 6 here. Man. Not good at all for Josiah, but we'll keep it going here right now. There's the 09 machine that got by him as well through all that. 25 laps from being complete here tonight as they run right now. 26 on the board. There is Mr. Jeffrey Sykes in the 04 machine. Pretty good run here in 7th right now. Jeffrey doing everything he can to try to run down Norman King. 26 laps complete. Now 26 out of 150 in the books. Norman right now in 6th, great run. Dustin's still about 5/10 off your race leader. But 5/10, man, that's still quite a bit. You see the gap, you see the one right there in front of him. That's still a decent little gap between the race leaders. See the 13 trying to close in. Can't do it right now. The one's still pulling away. Jared right there in at 4th. Right now 5th is Douglas. Norman King back here in 6th as well. And Mr. Jeffrey back here also having a pretty good run. And everybody pretty spread out right now. See the 48 kind of closing down. That's Christopher closing down. One car heading to pit road there. We see them going by him. We can get a number for you. One car grabbing pit road for a second as we continue to watch this battle. And down the back straightaway they go. 29 of 150 complete here tonight. We've had everybody out there on these tires. It's been about, at least 26 laps. Understand a couple of cars did not stop on that first yellow. About at lap number 1. Leaders, they've got about 30 laps on this stint as well. As we work our way down the back straightaway once again, that's going to be Dustin right there in the 13, still trying to run down the 1 of Patrick. Pretty good battle right here as he tries to close the gap here. 30 of 150 complete here tonight. See him across the stripe once again. That 1 of Patrick's had a good year in that Mountain Dew machine. And he's continuing to show how good he is this season. With a really good run here tonight at Charlotte. But he's pretty spread out. We'll see him start hitting pit road probably around lap 40 or so. Here is the one that works his way off of turn number 4 once again. Taking a boat look back here at the 07 machine. And Caleb runs 3rd. Jared Ziegler 4th, Norman King 5th, Mr. Jeffrey back here in 6th, Christopher 7th, 8th right now. That's going to be Jason Brophy. Austin Green on pit road, I believe that is. No, yep. No, that was not Austin Green, excuse me. But Brian Ziegler, pretty good run also. Taking a look back forward here at Kevin. Good run for him. Antonio back here under fire as they head for 3 and 4 a little bit. You can see the 6 of Josiah pull down. That car still not right after he got in the wall. He's kind of struggling right now with that 6 machine. Trying to get that thing back to normal. So we come to lap number 34. 34 laps have been completed here tonight at Charlotte. Everybody pretty spread out right now. And Jason Brophy may have a little bit of a battle going on. Indeed we do. Jason Brophy trying to get under the 48 machine. Good job for Jason. He'll pick up 7th. Now he'll go hunting for Jeffrey Sykes. If he can get there, that will be for 6th. Good run for Brophy here tonight. Brophy to the bottom of the racetrack. Ooh, a little bit sideways. Maybe he got a little too close to Mr. Sykes. Made a slight bit of contact and got that car sideways. He held on to it. No big deal. Still going straight. 36 laps complete. Again, Patrick Curtis has led every lap here tonight if you're just joining us. We've had some good battling back throughout the pack. Here in this 225-mile event here at Lowe's there it is. Lowe's Motor Speedway. There it is. Rep Charlotte Motor Speedway. As we continue here off of turn number 4, everybody goes. Jeffrey Sykes up there in 4th. The 88 of Brophy in 7th. Sykes in 6th. Jared 4th. And Norman 5th. Any numbers going through my head. They're doing a great job here tonight. They still side by side. Jeffrey gonna slide back. Jason will move to 6th. Good job by Jason sliding through here. And everything will settle back down. 38 of 150 complete here tonight. So who all in chat room remembers when it was called Lowe's Motor Speedway here in Charlotte? Any of you guys remember that? Right now, Hart Green coming up to Kevin. And Gilmo out on the racetrack. Second caution of the night. Lap number 37. And up and over. And that's going to be the 7 machine. Running into a problem here tonight. That is not good. Man, oh man. A 7 machine has a problem here tonight, folks. Wow. Well. Well, the 7 running into an issue. You see back there where cars were getting sideways when Jason just about went around. 38 of 150 in the books here tonight. So everybody will head to pit road. And it'll be 4 tires and fuel. And folks, we're going to take, as soon as we exit pit road, our first real commercial break of the night. And out front, Jared Ziegler, good run here right now. Everybody works their way down pit road. A good run for everybody here this evening. Take a look at some of these cars on pit road right now. See the pace car leading these guys around. Some of the cars that are still out there, Jared Ziegler and Brian Ziegler. Everybody else off of pit road. And let's go to our first commercial break of the evening here tonight, folks.
Boy, these iRacing iFlag cars are fast tonight.
You know, Todd, I guarantee you, Brown, Leonardi, Weaver, Capert, and Pena are all using their products from their sponsor tonight to give them the upper hand over the competition.
Well, how can I get fast like those guys?
Well, that's easy, Todd. You gotta head over to iRacingIFlag.com.
Alright, back here tonight, Charlotte Motor Speedway. Everybody working their way around second caution of the night. Came out as a 7, went upside down, about down the back straightaway. Right now, Patrick's still out front in that number. Well, not out front, but still near the front there in that one machine. As this pit stop cycle works its way through, the 03 is going to be your little wave around car, looks like. Pretty sure. Mr. Douglas, indeed he is. He'll get to wave around here. Again, 41 of the 150 complete here tonight. As we work our way through turns number 1 and 2. So we're getting closer and closer to 100 laps to go here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. We get 110 left so far. Only 2 lead changes on the night here so far at Charlotte. And right now, Patrick's your leader. You see Mr. Patrick there in the one Mountain Dew machine. He's been out front most of the night here and continues to be right now. Well, as we wait on them to wave the 03 machine of Curtis, or the 03 machine of Douglas by, to let Patrick Curtis catch back up to the pace car, and we'll get ready to go green once that happens. Should see the one to go this time by, which will allow Douglas to do just that. Here we go. Light should go out here in a moment. And the lights are out on top of the iRacing pace car. 03 will go ahead and get his lap back. Douglas gets the wave around. Everybody else will double up behind the iRacing pace car. Go back green flag racing here to be lap number 43 on the board when the green flag does fly. It'll be interesting to see how this works out once we get back going. Can Patrick pull back away from everybody else? What about that 13? Has he got something for him? Norman King inside the top 5. Continuing his little rebound for the season so far. Inside the top 5 right now. Good run for him again. Coming in on the outside, looking in at the point standings as far as making the chase. He really wants to make up some ground here. Here we go, double file, 42 out of 150 complete here tonight. Green flag getting ready to go back in the air. The one of Patrick Curtis, the 07 machine of Caleb on your front row. Here we go. Green flag is out. Great start for Patrick. He'll pull away from the group behind him. They'll immediately be side by side back there. Here comes the 13 on the inside of the racetrack right now. 13 eases by. Caleb right there in 3rd. Norman King 4th. You see right there beside Norman. It's going to be Christopher on the bottom. The 63 of Hart Green there as well. And they'll find their way through Norman, trying to keep the 48 machine behind him. Christopher putting all kinds of pressure on him. Off into 1 and 2. King, though, doing a good job holding him back there. Right now, here comes Hart Green with a run down the straightaway. Hart's going to jump to the bottom. Nope, he'll stay alive. Now he'll go to the bottom. Thought he would. Now Hart to the inside of the 48 machine. And he'll get clear. Here comes the 32 as well. Christopher falling back. 32 will get clear of him, of Austin Green. And now Levi, oh no! They're going to get checked up behind him. That's going to be the 31 in the grass. Everybody gets by but one car, and he's going to go hard into the outside wall. Yellow flag back out on the racetrack. And that is Levi getting turned around. They got checked up there. You seen Jeffrey get in the back of him through the grass. I thought he had it saved. And then Lowe dies as the car comes through and clips him and turns him around. Second yell of the night here already. We'll get ready to go green at flag racing once again. Levi down pit road. Patrick Curtis out front. Still leading the way. Well, thank you, Two-Tone. I appreciate that, man. It means a lot, my friend. And so everybody back down pit road. Easy does it. The 13. A little bit of fake out there. Let's see who we can get up here in the booth. Let's see if we can get the one machine up here while we ride around. Oh, where is Patrick? Is he in Discord? No, he's not. But we do have Norman King as we work our way through. I really don't want to do this interview because I don't want to jinx him, but we're going to do it. Hey, Norman, it's Matt up in the booth. Doing good. Well, first of all, I'm going to knock on wood before I hold this interview. So, I'm knocking on the wood for you, Norman. I'm not going to... You don't have the broadcaster's jinx, okay? It's not going to jinx you. Alright, well, right now you're in the top. You're doing good. Good run for that number 28. You're kind of making up ground slowly but surely. You're in the top 5 here. How important is it to get a good finish here leading Charlotte tonight for you? When we looked at him before we went green tonight, you were something like 40 something out, I believe, what it was from the chase. So every point's going to matter for you right now. Alrighty, buddy. Well, best of luck to you, Norman, in that number 28 machine here tonight, brother. You too, my friend. There you go, Mr. Norman King, driver of that number 28. Hopefully I didn't jinx him too bad. I'm hoping. I knocked on wood for him, so hopefully that didn't jinx him. Time I give Norman an interview, something ends up happening. Patrick Curtis out front, the 13 there in second. As we get ready to go green once again here. So everybody will get ready to get double file. It should be 50, close to 50, when we do go at green at flag racing here tonight. 13 rolling around the top side. That's going to be Dustin. Just riding around out there doing a good job. And here we go. 49 on the board. And 150 complete here tonight. Here we go, getting ready to go green at flag racing. front row, Patrick Curtis, Dustin there in second. Third right now, Caleb. Fourth, Norman King. Running in fifth, that's going to be Austin as well on this restart. Good set of cars on your front row. Here we go, getting ready to turn them loose once again. Out of 3 and 4, pace car lights are off. Let's let it roll one more time here from Charlotte. Camping Universe Xfinity Series. Lowe's 225, getting ready to get back underway here. Once again, off of turn number 4. That number 1 machine of Patrick Curtis leads them down. Green flag in the air. Patrick will jump on the route pedal and he'll get out ahead of everybody else. Here comes the 07 right alongside the 13. Good restart there. Battle for second. Caleb on the bottom. Dustin's going to kind of have to give way here. Change for position for P2. Great restart there for Caleb, taking advantage of that restart to grab second. See right back here, Norman King still back there in fourth. The 32 right now running fifth. That is going to be Dustin. Jared Ziegler there in sixth in that number 2 machine. Good run for him tonight as well. Inside the top 6 right now. Jared Ziegler right there in that number 2 machine. He's got 2 wins on the season. He's walked into the chase. Now just trying to get as many wins as he can out here in that 2. He got a win here last week. Trying to make it up here and get another one this week. That'd be pretty cool for him. But right now, the man of the night, Mr. Patrick Curtis, just yanking away from everybody here by about 0.6 of a second off his restart. As we've seen some side-by-side racing deeper in the pack here. See the 50 there. Antonio back here in the back of the pack as well. Along with Josiah. Look at Josiah, man. Way back here behind Antonio. Antonio with quite a bit of damage on that car. That cannot be helping that car at all, man. But neither is Josiah. Josiah just not having the run he wanted here tonight. And again, a little bit of scrub of the wall there for the 6 as they come off of turn number 2. Well, Jared Ziegler halfway down the back. Or you see Jared Ziegler way up there in 3 and 4. That tells you just how far back these guys are. Michael Dees back here in 13th. Jeffrey Sykes in 12th. Right in front of Jeffrey, you got a little bit of battle here between Douglas and Kevin going at it. Kevin there in the 09. Trying to hang on right in front of them, Jason Brophy. Good run for Brophy right now inside the top 10. Then we're back up here, Hart Green and the 48 of Christopher. Now, Hart Green, dead last, really into looking at the chase situation. I think he's well over 100, 200 points out. He needs a win desperately to lock himself in side by side up right in front of him. That is going to be Jared Ziegler making a move on the 32 and the 28 side by side off of turn number 4. Jared Ziegler up into 4th as of now. It's a good move for Jared getting back in there top 4. Norman will lose a couple of spots. He'll drop back to 6th. And he'll fall back in the line here. Again, he's just wanting a good finish here tonight. Really not trying to press the issue. Ooh, big cross down by the back straightaway by the 32 machine of Austin. You seen that? Man, what a big cross. Here comes Hart Green there as well. Back here deeper in the pack. Back here in 7th behind Norman. Look at the 48. Hart right up there next to the wall. Off of 1 and 2. Great run from these guys right now. Down the back straightaway. Here comes Hart to the bottom. really pushing that inside line on the 28. He'll draw alongside him down the back or front straightaway once again. And Hart's going to take that position. And look at that. Norman's actually going to drop back behind Hart and the 48. So that's going to be 2 positions he's lost right here. And that is just not really that good for Norman. You see right there, right in behind the 48 machine. Norman King doing everything he can to close the gap back down. It's just not good. 59 on the board. And everybody fighting their way through. The 28 right there. Norman King right behind that 48 machine. Nothing he can do. He's just going to have to kind of let the tires go, try to close back down. See Hart Green up there closing the gap down just a little bit on the 32 of Austin. Hart going for a move for a top 5 spot right now. To the inside he goes. You're not missing anything up front. Patrick, a second lead out in front. Hart Green, good move. He'll jump up in front of the 32. Great move up. Move Hart Green a position up to 5th. Hart Green moving forward here. And Green right now in 5th. Jared Ziegler in 4th. Running 3rd here tonight. That's going to be Mr. Caleb. Continuing his great run for the evening. Side by side, Norman King sliding back another spot. That's Jason Brophy working his way by. Move Norman back to 9th. So after being inside the top 5, Norman slipping to 9th. In danger of slipping outside of the top 10. At this point in the race, not what he wanted. Again, we're coming up on 62 laps complete. Norman King sliding back to 9th. Kevin in 10th. That's the way they run right now. 11th is Douglas. 62 of 150 laps complete here this evening. .62 of the 150 complete. Right now, and 63 on the board side by side up in front of them. That's Jason Brophy going under the 48 machine. Picking up a spot, Carney outside wall right in front of him. That's going to be the 63 of Hart Green, who had gotten by Jared, but got up in the outside wall. Here comes Jared. Jared's going to get back under it for 4th side by side. For that spot, Jared takes it. Hart to 5th position right now. And Norman King back here in the back too as well. Here comes Jason Brophy under the 32. That's going to be a good battle right there also. Everybody fighting through down the back straightaway. 65 on the board this time by. As they fight their way down the front stretch once again. And side by side right in front of them, you see it. Jason Brophy to the bottom of Hart Green to take up a spot. Good move for Brophy. He'll move forward. Now down the back straightaway, here everybody goes. Still spread out. Here comes Brophy to the bottom of the 2. Trying to pick up that spot. Brophy to the inside. Jared in the outside wall a little bit. That'll scrub off some speed. Brophy, give him that spot. Move him to 4th. So Brophy 4th. Jared Ziegler back to 5th. A little bit of a side-by-side race back there behind them as well. See Hart Green there with the 32. 3 wide, Norman King in the middle. Hang on to it, Norman, into the inside wall. You've seen the contact. Norman King getting caught up 3 wide. Some damage to the left side of that car. No caution. Let's go back and take a look. Oh, do I feel bad right now. Just got caught up in that mix. He locked the brakes up. tried to keep the car off the inside wall. Couldn't keep it off of it. He's on pit road here. Scored 14th right now. Man, alive. Well, Norman King coming down pit road. And he's going to lose at least one, maybe 2 laps during this process. Patrick Curtis still out front by pretty much a country mile here right now. It's about 1.2 seconds. Is that lead for him? 69 on the board. This time by. So 69 out of 150 laps complete. As we work our way by right now, everybody doing a really good job of hanging on to these race cars. Patrick Curtis up there in that one machine. He's led mostly every lap tonight. The 13 there in second. Third, the 07 of Caleb. Fourth right now, Jason Brophy. Jared Ziegler fifth. The 09 machine of Kevin there in sixth. Seventh, Austin Green. See a couple cars still on pit road. And Levi right there as well. Look at Levi right behind Michael. Scored behind Michael actually. Levi is having a decent run. He scored 1 lap down. Man, it's just been a rough go. Some of these lap cars back here. Looking forward here, the 04 Jeffrey Sykes picking up a spot here. Jeffrey, good job underneath the 48 to pick up that position. They're doing a really good job, Jeffrey, right there as well. In that 04 machine, 72 of 150 complete here tonight. And see right there is Mr. Levi trying to hang on. Everybody pretty much single file here. Jumping forward to the 03 of Douglas. Kevin right there behind Jared. Those two still kind of lockstep with each other. And Jason Brophy up here as well inside the top 5 right now. And Norman King's race was going so good. He got caught up 3 wide back straightaway. And that caused all kinds of issues. See Jason Brophy right now. A good run. He only runs a part-time schedule. But he's having a good run nevertheless in that 88. 74 on the board this time. As we're getting ready to put 75 up here. And we're looking at our fuel numbers here. We're 35 laps into this fuel run right now. So 35 in this fuel run. You see Jared still trying to hang on in front of Kevin. Kevin kind of running him down a little bit here. In that 09 machine. Kevin doing everything he can to close the gap here. That 2 machine right there hanging on inside the top 5 right now. And you see the 04 of Jeffrey back here as well. Right now in 7th. The 32 machine Austin as well. Austin having a good run inside the top 10 right now. And right behind him, that's the 42 machine of Christopher Hart Green there as well in 10th. Pretty good run here throughout the top 10. A lot of good drivers within the top 10 here tonight. Tire fall off. And they fell off about, I would say, about a second here over what their fastest lap of the race is. The tires are definitely wearing out. For sure. Everybody will find their way through. Dustin right there in second. Brophy in third. So Brophy third. Dustin second. And right now Patrick with the lead. There is Antonio going a lap down. Caleb back there in fourth. Antonio just riding around with that hurt race car, doing everything he can just to keep that car running. And right now, we'll hang on. And Brophy will hang on to that spot. A little bit of a developing battle between Kevin here, trying to run down. He's 4 seconds back, but he's trying to run down Caleb there for that 4th spot. And he's not made much headway on that one. Jared Ziegler back here as well. So everybody's kind of spaced out at this point of the race. Some big gaps, kind of what you expect here from Charlotte. And, you know, older tires will do that. The question is going to be, will we stay green to the finish, or will we have another caution that will tighten this whole thing back up? Everybody runs single filed right now. We'll drop back to the field. Jeffrey, pretty big run there on Jared. That's going to be a pass for position. Moves Sykes in front of Ziegler there at the stripe. So good job these two getting by each other as well. Waiting on there. Everybody down the back straightaway here. Good battle here of 82 laps complete. Jared back to the bottom. Trying to get back in under Mr. Jeffrey, but good job by Jeff coming down and covering the spot, not letting that happen. Down the front straightaway once again. 84th would going to be on the board next time by. So when does everybody start pitting? They got about 44 laps on their tires, and fuel right now does your race leader of Patrick. A couple of them out here at 36, 35 like Jeffrey Sykes. He's got about 10 laps further he can run than your race leader. We'll see if that plays into the effect the longer this thing goes. See Patrick and Curtis out in front right now. And yellow on the racetrack here, 84. We just talked about it, and that will change it all. Yellow flag is out, and we will see what for the 07 getting in the wall of Caleb. He keeps it out of the fence, but the yellow flag does wave. We'll get ready to get them back going here in just a moment here. Lap number 85 on the board. So expect everybody down pit road. They went about 46 laps on that stint. So by the time we get back going, we got 65 laps to go here. So pit was 65. You take away a couple of caution laps, call it 63, 62. He'll have to run 61 or so laps to make it from here on fuel. I think that may be just a little bit outside what they can do. And everybody down pit road. Patrick in his stall. And we'll get ready to turn them back loose. Here, 4 tires and fuel. Patrick's had a dominating night here tonight. And will he hang on for another 65 laps or so to win this one here? He'll win the pace race off of pit road here. So right off of pit road he goes in that number 1 machine. So everybody back out on track. Who are we going to grab this time for an interview? We've done Jinx Norman here tonight. Let's see. Hart Green. Let's grab Hart. Hey, Hart Green, Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy? Well, how you doing out there tonight, my man? Well, the thing of it is, you were moving towards the front there for a while, brother. Well, indeed you did. Now, you missed last week, so pretty far back in points. You think you got a shot at getting a win here this season, getting in the playoffs? Alrighty, Hart. We'll go out there and do the best you can with it, brother. And we'll holler at you later, my friend. Alrighty, man. I appreciate that, my friend. Hart, have fun out there, man. Go get them, man. You've still got time. Alrighty. Yeah, what you got to lose, man? Just give it everything you got, my friend. Well, there is Hart Green here. I think I moved him down to the wrong one. Where does he need to go? Right. I think I hit the wrong button. I did, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Rip. Alright, there you go, Hart. There we go. And we'll get ready to turn them back loose again here. Hart Green, they're in that 63 machine. 87 complete of 150. And so, on this restart, Patrick will be up front in that number 1 machine, the 13 there on the outside. And so, Patrick on the bottom, the 13 on the top side. Side by side here, getting ready to go back green. It'll be 89 on the board. It'll be 62 to go when we cross the stripe to get the green flag back in the air. So, green flag getting ready to go back out. Just past 10:04 Eastern time. Hope everyone is enjoying the Camping Universe Xfinity Series Lowe's 225. Here we go off of turn number 4. Patrick will lead him down hard in that gas. And a little bit of a checkup back here. Somebody missed a shift. That's the 09. Man, oh man, they got lucky. Looked like he may have spun the tires, but looked more to me like he missed his gear. Had the car in the low gear. He got it going. Here comes Jason Brophy on the top side here as they rocket off of turn number 2. But he backed down the back straightaway once again here. That 09 machine just totally missed the start for some reason. And we'll continue our way through. Lap number 90 on the board this time. So 61 laps to go here. And sorry about the last interview you didn't hear. Probably the last 2 interviews. Looks like the Discord messed up again. I am moving to TeamSpeak, guys. That is happening this week. 90 out of 150 complete. See the 13 right there, the 1 up there as well. Everybody will continue on going right now. The 1 out front. So right now the 1 out in front of the field. Right now the 13 right there. Pikes there in the 04. The 32 there as well. And right here is Jared Ziegler right in the mix as well. And right now we'll continue along. Jared Ziegler side by side battle right in front of him. That's the 32 and the 04 going at it. And that 32 machine eases on through. Green there picking up a spot. 93 on the board. And right now everybody will fight through. Right now here comes Jared Ziegler trying to pick up a spot as well. Jeffrey right in front of him. And right now we'll hang on. Kind of separating there. Jeffrey pulling back away. Here's the 48. Putting the pressure there as well. Everybody fighting their way through right at the moment. Great battles around the racetrack right now. As we got just shy of 60 to go. And look at this. The 48 machine, Christopher just stuck his nose in there. Didn't have room, but he kind of forced it. He just made that hole open up for him. Didn't give Jared a choice. And inside he goes. The 48 machine underneath Jared Ziegler. Great move there off of turn number 4 now. Down the back straightaway, Jared nearly tagging the wall there. So we'll keep it straight for now. Go 7 on the bottom. Mark Green right there as well, fighting their way side by side off of turn number 4. Green doing a good job following through here. 97 on the board this time by. Mark Green, great job there. He keeps saying he don't have nothing, but he's back inside the top 10 and hanging on. He's doing a pretty good job. He's got Kevin right there behind him, but at least he's got the car in the top 10 right now. So the 07 right here at Caleb right here in A. And folks, let's do our first crank it up of the night here from Charlotte Motor Speedway. Back here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Everybody having fun out there tonight. Been an interesting race all night long so far. Everybody fighting their way through 101 and 150 in the books here tonight. And right now we're looking there at Donnie as we work our way through. Michael D's there in the 05 machine. Patrick's still up front with less than 50 laps to go. Pretty much dominating the night in second place, the 13. Austin Green up there in third. And that's the way they run right now. You see Austin, Christopher right there in the 48 inside the top 5 as well. These guys are a little bit nose to tail right now at the front of the pack. There's Jason Brophy in the mix as well back there in 6th. Jason Brophy doing a good job. There is Jared Ziegler also. So all these guys doing a really good job just maintaining with each other right now. 103 and 150 on the board. Right now the 88 machine. Jason right there in the tire tracks of Jeffrey. Side by side behind them, that's going to be the 2 up the racetrack, the 07 to the bottom. Caleb making a move on Jared Ziegler and made it stick. Here comes Hart Green through as well. Hart Green falling right along underneath Jared, and look at Hart Green go up into the top 8 right now. Jared dropping back just a little bit, 105 on the board. Next time by, it'll be about 46 to go here. And keep in mind, Jared's already got 2 wins on the season. He doesn't have to worry as much. So right now, 105 at this time by. 105 out of 150 in the books here tonight. So right back through we go right now. 106 laps will be complete this time by. Patrick Curtis out front still. A little bit of a side-by-side battle back behind him. See Patrick Curtis out front. Austin Green back there in the 32. And then you got Jeffrey Sykes, the 48 right there of Christopher, duking it out right now for 4th and 5th. Good battle there as well. Right there in that mix, Jason Brophy right there putting some heat on him also. Again, it's 106 laps complete. Jeffrey to the bottom of the racetrack. Underneath the 48 machine, here comes Jeffrey for the spot. Up to P4, Jeffrey Sykes, and here comes Jason Brophy along with him. And Jason will ease on through as well. Good job, Jason Brophy, moving your way forward as well. Everybody having a really good run here tonight as we're getting closing in on 40 laps to go. Now the question is, can these guys make it all the way on fuel? And I do not think they can. I think they're going to be just a little bit short as we're crossing 22 laps complete this time on their stint, on their fuel run. And if we start doing some math here, take a look at where we're at in the race as we keep an eye on the battle for the lead. It would be 65 laps. Now that's including pace laps, as the 07 goes to the bottom of the 48 there. On fuel is what they would have to make. And I think that just might be a little bit out of their range here. 110 on the board. Nice pass there. Christopher falling back. Here comes Hart Green as well. See that little pass right in front of him. So Hart Green doing a good job. And the 07 there as well. Look at Jeffrey Sykes on the move underneath the 32 machine as well. Sykes up to 3rd. Great job. Underneath the 32 of Green, Sykes takes over the spot. I think that was Green. Excuse me. Might have got spoke there. But Sykes takes over the spot here. Yep, underneath Austin Green. There's Levi. He's going to be a lap down here. 110 of 150 complete. Sykes up to third, trying to run down Dustin and Patrick. But man, Patrick's been on wheels all night long. I don't see him running him down really that quickly. He's 6 seconds back from him right now as we exit turn number 2, dropping back through the pack a little bit. Brophy, good run for him. Caleb there as well, right there in the 37. Not 07, not the 37. What number did I come up with there? 37, that's funny. There's the 63 of Green. Christopher in the 48. One to 13 on the board. And look at this, the 03 there as well with the 09 of Kevin. They're going to be right with each other, Douglas and Kevin. There is Levi right behind them as well. Nice battles throughout the pack here. 1:14 on the board. And again, we look at them. They've already ran 27 laps on this fuel run. Can they run the whole thing out? That's going to be the question. Or will pit strategy play a factor? Everybody's pretty much, trouble. As we was looking at pit strategy, big time trouble for Kevin. And that's going to end his race and end our fuel strategy talk. Yellow flag is out. Kevin running in trouble down the back straightaway. Man. With one more look at this, we seen this earlier tonight with a car. Bouncing it off the fence halfway down the back stretch. Up and over he goes. And 1:14, yellow flag is out. That's a shame for Kevin. He was having a really good run. So we'll take a look at your leader here. So that will put everybody back on the same strategy as they come to pit road. Patrick leads them down here. And everybody goes down once again. And right now, Patrick out in front, coming to his pit stall. And everybody will come back off of pit road here. And off of pit road, Patrick Curtis will lead them back off. He's led virtually every lap. Can't interview him. He's not in Discord, unfortunately. But man, what a night. What a dominant performance. And now with no pit strategy, I don't see anything standing in his way. And through 3 and 4. And we will get ready to go green one more time. And we'll get ready to go back green flag racing. once again. Patrick Curtis out in front. So Curtis out front right now. Dustin second. See what kind of run Dustin can come up with. Let's see who we can grab to possibly interview right quick. Now we got Discord back working. Let's grab Antonio. Why not? Hey, Bonkles, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Not the night you were looking for, buddy.
No, not at all, unfortunately.
Now, hopefully you can come back and get him next week, my friend.
Yeah, no, we got unfortunately Josiah number 6. We got caught up with him. I don't know. He said he got into the back of us and then moved us up the track, and then later on he was behind Brian and Brian was below me, and he ran into Brian and Brian moved up the track and came up into me, and then big kerfuffle happened, unfortunately, but it's no biggie, I guess. But we ended up getting some engine damage out of that, so we just I pulled it in lap, I think 101, 102, something like that, and just retired it because there was no point finishing, I seen.
And for buddy. Well, we hope to see you back with us next week, Mr. Bonkles.
Yep, hoping to be there. Hoping for a better race. These last two haven't been very good for us, so we'll have to see what happens, I guess.
Even though I'm on there, I'm going to go ahead and say this too. By the way, I need to meet you later for a new podcast coming to the channel. I'm going to do an episode on my iRacing origins. And my iRacing origins, funny enough, kind of coincide with yours. So we're going to have to do an episode on that, buddy.
Sounds good with me, man. Just hit me up and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, for brother. Hashtag,
all right, good talking with you.
Hashtag, we're only going to use free cars and we're only going to use free tracks. Hashtag.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
See you
100%.
later, brother.
All right. Have a good one.
All right. There we go. Mr. Bonkles out of this one. We're going to get ready to go back green flag racing here tonight. 118 on the board when we take the green here this evening. So here we go. Out of turn number 4, lap 118. Pace car down pit road. You see a couple cars still on pit road. 118 on the stripe. The number 1 machine of Patrick is just going to say bye to everybody else. Once again, he is just getting phenomenal restarts. Look at Jeffrey back here as well with the 07 machine in the mix also. Down the front straightaway. Ooh, the 32. A little bit of a problem down the back stretch. They'll work it back out, headed for 3 and 4 here. Up in front of him, that's Hart Green. They're going to be a big glob of cars here on the turn number 4. Green will get it worked out. He'll keep it nice and steady. Down the front straightaway once again. Everybody doing a good job keeping it pretty clean right here. We're coming up on 30 laps to go here tonight. Car up near the outside wall. That is going to be, looks like it's scored as the 03 machine, I believe. Unfortunately. The 03 runs into problem here tonight right now. Patrick Curtis up there as well. But look at the 13 right there with him. Patrick, though, trying this to hang on and bring it home. He's had a great run so far. He's got Mr. Dustin right there with him. Jason Brophy side by side behind him. Jeffrey Sykes underneath the 07 of Caleb. That's going to be a battle for 4th right now off of turn 4. 21 laps on the board. 121 right here. Nearly dead even at the stripe. But moves Sykes back up to 4th. Hart Green trying to fight his way back into the top 5 as well. Hart Green right back there behind him, kind of pulling a little bit of a draft down the straightaway. As they're side by side in front of them. Nearly touching is the 07 and 04 machine. What a battle Sykes and Caleb are having right now off of turn 4. Now everybody will get it sorted back out. Back to 1 and 2. Here comes Hart Green trying to drive it off into the corner. trying to make up to the back bumper of Caleb right now. Caleb able to hang on to the spot for now, though. Caleb right there. Art Green right there also. Art Green right there off of turn number 4. Art Green dropping back behind Jared Ziegler. And they'll fight their way through. And right now to the bottom, Jared Ziegler 7th. Austin Clean and Caleb right there as well. Now right in front of them. Everybody fighting through. You see Jared Ziegler back there right behind the 32 machine of Austin Green. Green putting on pressure on the 07 of Caleb. Caleb having a pretty good run. They'll fight through right now. And everybody's single file right now. And right now to the bottom of the racetrack, see that move. Austin Green there trying to pick it up over Caleb. Caleb on the top side, they'll nearly make contact here. Now we'll fight through 1:27 on the board. Right down. As the leader gets ready to come back around here. But what a battle, Austin Green. Right underneath of the 07 of Caleb. That's for your top 5 spot. That's the best spot they're going at it for right now. It's been a good battle all night so far. Jeffrey Sykes right up in front of them as well. Everybody fighting their way through still, and off of turn number 3 and 4, it'll spread back out. Or off of turn 2 headed for 3 and 4, it'll spread back out just a little bit here. And they'll fight their way back down the front straightaway once again. And so everybody doing an amazing job coming up on 20 laps to go tonight. It's been a really good race here from Charlotte Motor Speedway. But Patrick, man, he has pretty much dominated this night. He's got a 1.4 second lead right now. So right now, Jared Ziegler in the 2 machine back here in 8. Doing everything he can, but just can't really get any closer. And folks, we're going to go one more crank it up here tonight at Charlotte. The last one of the night is we're coming up on 20 laps to go. So let's get ready for this crank it up here this evening, folks. And right on board here with Mr. Jared Ziegler. And we'll be right back up here in the booth with you in just a moment. back here with you. Patrick Curtis still out front. 16 laps to go. It's a 1.9 second gap he has. He's just pulling away little by little. See right there, Levi right in front of him, closing down on right now. Dustin sets in second. Jeffrey right there in third. Jason Brophy, though, right there trying to take over that third spot from Jeffrey. He's closed the gap down quite a bit here as we work our way off of turns 3 and 4. A pretty good job by him closing the gap down right behind him with 15 laps to go. See Brophy right there doing everything he can. Right behind these two. Jason Brophy back here in fifth. Mark Green, what a recovery from him. I don't think he would have been expecting to run top 5 here, right here. But he is doing so. Great job, Hart Green there inside the top 5. Caleb back here in 6th. Austin Green in 7th. Alongside Jared Ziegler, who actually takes 7th as we jump back to it. Jared's making a good pass here. Great job, Jared, getting back into P7. Green in 8th now. A little bit of a blinking issue for the 48 of Christopher, who is right there behind Green, coming to 13 laps to go. So what does this mean for Green? He is pulling away from Christopher little by little. Great run for the 32 here tonight. Really, really good run. About 5 their way through right now. 12 laps to go next time by. Now the 48 to the bottom. Christopher making a move. Across the stripe. It'll be 11 laps to go this time. And nice and easy. That 32 right there on the back bumper of Christopher. Patrick Curtis not missing anything up front. He's got the lead. We got a parked car blowing up on the bottom of the racetrack. That's the 31 of Levi. That engine letting go in that car. He will be done for the night. Luckily, this is iRacing and we don't have to worry about oil being on the racetrack. As you see the motor letting go in that machine. 31 machine coming to pit road. That motor just hand grenaded on that machine. See Michael coming by as well. 10 laps to go. Next time by for your race leader. And I hate that for Levi, but here comes Patrick. 10 to go at the stripe. As he comes through, 10 laps to go. Here from Charlotte. Laps to go here. Dustin second right now. Third, Jeffrey Sykes also back here. Right now, Jeffrey Sykes, Jason Brophy in 4th. Jason runs in 4th in that 88 machine. Oh, you hear a couple of cars getting in the wall. I believe that was behind him. Mark Green looks fine though. Mark right there kind of riding a lap behind Brophy. 8 laps to go this time. Here's the 07 of Caleb. He's falling back. He's actually got Jared Ziegler back here behind him. Joshua there, you saw him 2 laps down. Or Josiah, and he'll go fall behind Jared. So here we go as we fight through one more time. Right now, Patrick out in front. 7 laps to go. It'll be 6 at the stripe. Patrick Curtis doing everything he can. 6 to go this time by. At the stripe, 6 laps to go. Patrick Curtis, Dustin right there behind him as well. Dustin doing a great job. And right now we'll fight through. Right now 5 to go next time by. Patrick Curtis out front. Jason Brophy up the track. Hart Green going to take advantage. So good job for Hart Green there taking advantage of that move. Good job by Hart. 5 laps to go here. Five laps to go. Hart Green in 4th. Man, what a recovery for him here. Up the 4th spot. He would have never thought he would have got that out of that car tonight. But out front, Patrick Curtis still has the lead and pulling away. 4 laps to go here. And 4 laps to go this time by. And right now, everybody kind of spaced out. There is Jared Ziegler. He's going to have Christopher closing in on him late going. Coming to 3 to go. Christopher kind of looks at the bottom. Jared throws a block again. Christopher not able to get around Jared here. What a battle here. This is 4, 6, and 7. Christopher tried to size up Jared off of turn number 4. He'll go to the bottom. Jared throws the block. Man, oh man, 3 laps to go. This is going to be a great battle back here, I have a feeling. But we're going to go take a look as we're getting to come up on 2 laps to go here. See, right here is a nice little battle. That's Brophy underneath Hart Green. That's for 4th, and Brophy takes the spot. Green back to 5th. Green crossover. 2 laps to go. Green back to the bottom. Well, Green, a great job getting back up there. So Green right now in front of Brophy, trying to hold him back there. But I tell you what, tonight nobody, and I mean absolutely nobody, has had anything for anybody has anything for Patrick with the white flag in the air. We keep an eye on this battle here. Off through 1 and 2, taking a look up here. The 13 trying to close in, but can't do it. The one Mountain Dew machine of Mr. Patrick Curtis has dominated here tonight, and he'll come out of turn 4 to win the Camping Universe Xfinity Series Lowe 225. The 13 will come home 2nd. What a ride for him. And right there, the 05 machine crosses. Jeffrey there 3rd. Hart Green 4th. Brophy 5th. Jared 6th. The 48 7th. And Caleb comes home tonight 8th. Here this evening. Folks, stand by. We'll get your interviews for you in just a moment. But nobody had anything for Patrick Curtis here tonight. Patrick Curtis was just on rails. And he will bring that car. And we'll get ready to go back green next week. But until then, that number 1 machine gets to celebrate here from Charlotte. And what a great job he done here tonight to win this one. Just purely dominated. That's all there is to it. He kind of has a short burnout. Patrick, they're grabbing the win. Let's go grab a word with him. So let's see here. Patrick Curtis, let's see if he has maybe made his way to Discord. Where are you at, Patrick? Not there yet. So let's see if we can get P2 in here. What a night it was. Dustin, is Dustin here? No. I don't see Dustin either. Well, let's grab P3 then. Jeffrey Sykes coming home third here tonight. Let's grab him. Hey, Jeffrey Sykes, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, buddy, you brought her home third here tonight, my friend.
Yeah, it's a pretty good run. We just got way, way, way too tight, and just wasn't nothing else I can do. Dustin and Patrick had us covered, but it was a good run. Can't complain about it.
Yeah, it looked like the car was pretty stable out there tonight. Overall, great job driving it, man.
Yeah, we seem to be all right on long runs. We just started out way too tight, and then it kind of came to us toward the end of a run, but by that time, them guys were so far gone that there was no catching them. I barely could see the tail end of their cars.
10-4 on that one, man. They had just rocket ships all night, honestly.
That they did. Congratulations to them. Congratulations to Patrick on the win. Like racing with them guys. Just wish I could have been a little.
10-4, buddy. Well, you got any plans for next week, my friend?
Well, I hope to show up and have at least another top five car, but we'll just have to.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, man, you done a great job tonight here, Hart, and I'm hoping to see you pick up a couple of more. Or did a good job there getting in front of Hart, and I was hoping to see you pick up a couple of more. Hart was right there with you pretty much the whole way, man, and it was a great battle all the way through.
Yeah, we just missed it a little bit on the setup. Is all. But next week's always a new chance.
Alrighty, man. Well, good job bringing her home third, man. A great battle there with Hart, by the way.
All right, yeah, we appreciate it.
Alrighty, man. We'll see you next time, my friend. Jeffrey, right there. Good finish. Come home third tonight. And let's see who else we can grab. Let's grab Hart. Where is Mr. Hart here? Hey, Mr. Hart, Matt up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Alrighty, man. You fit back through. You got a top five finish.
Yeah, can you believe it? I can't.
Man, it was impressive to see you fight back through it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't have a grip on these cars. They just don't feel right.
Well, nevertheless, you did a great job. Even if it didn't feel right, you made it work.
Yeah, I just got lucky. One of those deals. Actually, before the race, I was thinking about just coming up there and helping you out. I might even do that next week.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, I want to see you race more, man. You're doing a good job. You're getting better.
Oh, I haven't raced in 2 weeks, man. This is the first time I've sat down on my simulator in 2.
Wow. And to bring it home fourth, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I had a couple guys being nice to me tonight. Let me get.
Yeah, and that's something hard that people don't talk about, man. If you don't race for a couple weeks, when you get back in the car, it feels really awkward and rusty.
Oh, it definitely does. I mean, seriously, you got to pretty much be on here 3 to 4 times a week if you want to stay in the groove. If not, it's just like you got to start all over again.
Yeah. I mean, for me personally, Hart, to be honest with you, I do the road course stuff, and if I'm not on here literally every day practicing, I lose so much on the road course side of things, it's unreal.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. I feel the same.
Now, there's some guys out there that cannot be on the sim for a month and get back on and never miss a beat. That's just not me.
Nah, not me either.
Like, if I'm not, like, and I noticed the difference. Like, if I've been sick and been gone for a couple of days, I noticed the difference.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I know I'm getting ready myself for the Nürburgring, man, and that's going to be a trip. So
You,
yeah, I'm running the Nürburgring.
oh, good luck with that, man.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
I bet it is.
Alrighty, Hart. Well, best of luck to you, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Matt. Man, I appreciate everything you do for us. And I rewatched that one from last week, man. Jam up job. Great broadcast.
I appreciate that, Hart. That means a lot to me, man. It really does.
Yes, sir. Anytime, buddy. I'll talk to you.
All right, see you later, my friend.
You too, buddy.
See who else we still got in here. It's kind of the thing with longer post race. You got to pick and choose who you got. Hey, Mr. Brophy, you still around, buddy?
Yeah.
Alrighty, man. Top 5 finish for you here tonight, brother.
Yeah, I was lost at the beginning of the race, especially on short run speed, but I felt like over the course of the run it got a lot better. I was able to kind of take care of the right front, keep the heat out of it, and then make runs at them, but never quite gave myself a long enough run to get up there, and just kept screwing up pit stops and stuff like that. So then finally I did get up there at the end of the race, and I started chasing short run speed and clobbered the wall. So.
Well, at least you was able to come home with a top 5 here. Not a bad effort for somebody that is part-time this season.
Yeah. I think I could have challenged Patrick if it had gone long run, but even on the longest run, he I got close, and then I'd make a mistake either on the backstretch, and then finally I touched the wall in the backstretch. So I'd run him down from way back and then lose it, like just make a big mistake. So either in the pits but still, it was a good race. I'm happy with 5th. As I said, I clobbered the wall there at the end, so I didn't really have anything to hold Jeffrey or Hart, because if I was in clean air, the car just wouldn't drive. It was way better behind someone once I killed the right front. I don't know why, but it was just way better behind someone.
Alrighty, man. Well, now that we're in this extended edition of post-race, kind of extended, something new I'm doing, trying out, going a little bit longer, getting to know drivers outside of the actual race. Me and Mr. Brophy here have one thing in common that we've done before. Me and Mr. Brophy here have ran Indy cars. Well, Mr. Brophy, guess who got their first IndyCar victory this week?
I'm going to guess you did.
Yes, I did, finally. Dude, I've come so close, man, so many times.
Where at? Auto Club?
The Auto Club.
Oh, well done. I decided I'm taking this season off fixed, but because I focus on that Indy Elite, and I can only do so many things. But
Right.
From what I heard, the setup got pretty good there.
Yeah.
After they did the update, so congratulations, well done.
And I'm hoping that, they did that last year, IndyCar, kind of like NIS was. I'm hoping that they bring that back as well.
They are bringing that back.
Well, then I'm going to run it full time.
Nice.
I just wish we had St. Petersburg too.
There are a lot of people wondering that. But there was some talk of, I think. Anyway, the schedule's supposed to be official. They were talking about considering replacing it with the short version, one of the short versions of Sebring, but it got rejected, I guess.
That wouldn't have been a bad idea, really.
Yeah.
Well, buddy, I know you're a busy man, so I'll get ready to let you go, but nice to sit and talk with you for a minute, Jason.
Yeah, nice to talk to you, Matt. Congratulations on your win.
No problem. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
You're welcome, my friend. Well, folks, let's see. Who else have we got still kind of hanging around here? Well, literally nobody. Levi, I think, may be gone. So let's take a look at the rest of your finishing results here tonight. It was a pretty good race overall, and I expected it to kind of go further. You know, it was interesting the way everybody spread out. I think the session's about to run out on us 'cause it's not letting me trigger anything. So we may have found our first problem with our extended post race. It not letting me trigger anything. Huh, okay. Well, so we can't really go through unofficial results, not letting me trigger anything. But what we can do, and what I will do, is we're going to hop over to our good old-fashioned holding screen here, kill this music, and let's talk a little bit more about this race before we get on out of here. Alrighty, back here at our main load here. It was a great race. A lot of great side-by-side action. I think Patrick's car is... If I'm betting money, guys, Patrick's going to have a good car this season. He's going to be hard to catch. The guys that are in the playoffs are going to have to worry about that. And just speaking of that, Hart Green coming in the furthest back out of the playoffs, able to really come through with a great win here, or a great finish here tonight. That's going to gain him some points. And as I sit here and taking a look at the points that he came in tonight, Hart Green came in 207 points back. You take a look, that's going to help him. Patrick Curtis, he was of course in the chase, had not gotten a win. Now he's got that win, so that's going to lock him in. So we're going to have 5 cars locked in after tonight. So that's going to move everything back now. That is going to be the move, Mr. Brian to be the first car not locked in at 6. We're taking a minimum of 9 here. So it's going to be interesting. You got Levi there. Came into the night 6 points back, not the finish he wanted. Obviously, in the top 5 themselves, Hart Green, of course, we talked about where he came in. Dustin Madison come in tonight. He was in the chase. But that finish right there with Patrick's going to help him kind of boost him forward a little bit as well. Because Brian Robinson right in front of him did not really have the finish that he wanted here tonight. So, guys, I'm going to get ready to get on out of here. I hope you enjoyed the post-race extended coverage. We might do more of it later. If we've got, especially get drivers to stick around a little longer, I'll talk to them and see if we can get more people. Just sit around and talk with you guys. Kind of what I want to do with this. Kind of like me and Jason did. But until next time, it's been Matt with Extreme Sim TV. And I will see you in the next one. See you next week, folks. Congratulations to Curtis, Madison, and Sykes, your top 3 here tonight. See you next time.